thing that might trip you up in this question is the triangle numbers. So I'm just going to talk through these. Okay, triangle numbers are numbers that you can make using little dots to make triangles. There is a pattern to them. So you just keep adding an extra set of dots in the rows each time. So 1, 2, and then 3. So we'll get 6 here. And if you look at that, you can see the next one we're going to add 4. So we don't actually need to draw it. I can just add 4, and I can add 5. And I'm going to write down all the two-digit triangle numbers, because then I can know which ones might be the numbers that I'm interested in. So 6, and then 7, okay, 8, 9. It's actually not that bad because they just get bigger and bigger. Yeah, and we're already up to it. So 91 has 13 along its base. Right. So we know they have to be two digits. So actually, I'm not interested in these. There's no 0. There's no 1. So I can cross out all the ones with 1 in. There's no 2. 3, 6 is a possibility. 4, 5. We can't repeat them. Okay, so I've got 3 possibilities here, which we'll come back to. Right, next up, we can do a similar thing for square numbers, but just the two-digit ones. So 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, and 81. Okay, so again, I can just rule some of these out. Actually, this one's really useful because we can either have 36 or 64. And then the other digits we have to be able to make a prime number from. Okay, so let's look at some possibilities. So if we go with 36, let's say that 36 is an option, then we can either have 45 or we could have 78. And if we go with 64, then you're going to have 78 actually, that's the only one. So I've basically worked out the different options for the triangle and square numbers combined together. If I go with 36 and 45, that's going to leave me 36 and 47. Oh yeah, 7 and 8. Okay, well I can't make a prime number out of this. 78 is not prime, and nor is 87. So I've basically ruled out that option. If I go with 78, then I'm going to have 45 or 54 as my prime. And again, neither of these are prime. Okay, so the option has got to be 64 as my square number, 78 is my triangle number, and then I'm left with, I've actually forgotten, it's going to be 3 and 5. And 35 is not going to work, but 53 is prime. So I've logically deduced it. It's got to be this. Which prime does she write down? It's going to be 53.